Do you want to know how to edit home movies all on your phone? Everything we're going to do is completely free, but we do need to download an app. The app we're going to be using is called InShot. So when you open up InShot, this is what it's going to look like. Oftentimes you'll see this screen pop up. Just look in the top left corner and push the X. Everything that we're going to be doing today is all with their free features. First, we need to import our video. So we're going to push on video, and then we're going to push on new. And I'm going to select these clips here that I recorded during my previous video, if you missed that, on how to record cinematic home movies. With your phone, give different little tricks, different clips and stuff you should get, and that's what I'm going to be editing with. If you accidentally forget to import a clip or you decide later that you want to add one, don't worry or don't panic. You can add clips later. 100. Yay! Okay, so all my clips are now finally imported. So a few things to go over first. At the bottom is your timeline. So all of your video clips are down here on the bottom, and I'm just taking my finger, scrolling. Well, that was a loud truck. Okay. All right, so a few things to note here. If you look on this right here, is called your toolbar, and you can scroll and there's extra stuff over there. But the canvas, it will import however you filmed your video, but if you want to do it, if you filmed your video vertically and you want to make it horizontal, this is where you can change that up. And then one check mark on the right side means it will apply it just to that clip, but if you do the double check mark, it will apply to all. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want that. If you want to make your timeline smaller, you can pinch in, or if you want to make it larger, you can pinch out. If you want to rearrange your clips, what you do is put your finger on a clip and hold it down, and it will pop into like a new looking timeline or a new layout, and that is where you can hold one down and drag it to reorder your clips. So the first thing I'm going to do is scrub through my footage. In the video world, scrubbing is just where we just like quickly scroll through the footage and see how the thumbnail just kind of changes really quickly. And I'm going to cut out any things that I know that I won't need. So for example, on this clip, let's say I don't want to see the stairs and the kitchen and all that. I just want it to kind of start like over here. I can scrub through that like that, see? To see what I want or don't want without having to actually play and sit for the clip to play. And then what I'm gonna do, this is an important tool, you can use your little toolbar up here and you'll see one called split. I want the video to cut right there because I don't want the first part of it. Hit split. It will always automatically select the video to the right of your split, but we're gonna tap on the video that we want to disappear. We're gonna just make sure it's selected, then push delete. And now that's gone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scrub through all the footage and just kind of cut out anything that I know I won't like. And also something to note, I did get some slow-mo videos. Slow motion works great outside, but because of the lights and frame rates, I won't get into all of that. It gives this flicker effect, and I don't find it pleasing to look at. So I don't want that in my video, so I'm not going to have it. Anything that's slow motion, I'm just going to delete out of my video. And when I say delete out, I'm just taking it out of the timeline, out of InShot. The video is still like on my phone. If you accidentally cut too much, you can always tap the clip and these arrows on the side, you can pull them to re-expand it as far as it's recorded. All right, now that I have that done, I'm going to drag them into an order that I like. By deleting the sections that we don't want and then rearranging them like this, what we're doing is getting it into a rough cut. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is not the final draft. It's just the first version. It's getting it kind of pieced together how we would like for it to be. There doesn't have to be any set rules because this is for your family footage or family home videos. This is for you, so it needs to be how you like it. What I would recommend to do, again, you can do it how you like it, is to introduce the scene, set up like the atmosphere and all of that. So I'm going to do 1 to 2 wide shots of the location, followed by 2 to 3 detail shots, and then slowly get into the core shots. The intro shots, which would be the wide shots, and the detailed shots, while they may have the kids in them, they won't be the core focus of it until, because they're more of like my core shots. So that's kind of where my brain goes, how I focus on everything. So I'm going to organize my timeline how I like it. And yeah, let's see. I want kind of like this, because again, the kids aren't the focus, but they're kind of in the background, and I think it's cute that they're playing, and it's like a part of everything. And then also with the core shots, that I do 2 to 3 detailed shots as an introductory, but I still sprinkle in some of those detailed shots throughout the core shots to kind of help a storyline flow a little bit better. Oh, and before, when I mentioned, don't worry if you didn't import all the videos you needed at the very beginning. This plus here on your timeline is where you can go to add videos. All right, now that I kind of have a rough cut, I'm going to add some music. If you'll go on your toolbar all the way to the left and select music. Select music and then push music again. You can find you some fancy music. Let's see, I'm just gonna find something fun to use. So I'm going to use this one. You just push the little download button and then click use. And see, your music is now on your timeline. So the music is not long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll to where that kind of stops. Click music again and add some more. I like this one. All right. I may end up cutting more out though, so I'm not going to add any more right now. I'll come back and do that if I need to. So I'm going to push the little check on the right side there. I'm going to cut the clips how I like them to the music. So you can use upbeats, downbeats, just kind of like however you feel like. If you're like, should jump to the next clip here, go for it. If you need to undo something, there's a little arrow over here on the left. You can just do that, and it will undo your last action. Let's see. All right, and now that I've done that, I cut out the chunks. I kind of concise the video. What would you say? Concise. Maybe the video is shorter. I'm going to click on music again so that I can edit the music timeline. And you notice it puts it back in 2 little things there. And right there, I'm going to tap on the music so that it's selected, and then click split and delete that excess music. Push the check mark on the right, and there we go. Now I want to kind of like stylize it, just give it like a look to help make it look a little bit more cinematic. I'm going to click on filter. Press on filter, and then it brings up a new little menu. We're going to select filter again, and some of these are with the pro version, but there's quite a bit of these cute little filters in the free version. We're going to use a free one. And right here there's a bar that you can slide, so you don't have to have full opacity. I think all the way is too much. I'm going to put it, and so what I'm going to do is on the right you'll see 1 single check mark, and on the left you'll see a double check mark. That's what I'm going to push, the double check mark, and then click or press apply to all. There we go. Scrub through the footage. I think that looks fabulous. So the last thing I'm going to do, and you can really do this before you add the music, it may make it a little easier, but I'm going to go through and listen to kind of everything, and I actually like to leave a lot of the sound in the background on so that I can kind of just remember the sounds that were in our life at that point, like them giggling, for example, and stuff like that. I feel like it gives it like a nostalgic thing, and then it's just nice to remember, gives you the warm fuzzies. The short version is just remove sound from any clips that you don't want the sound from that clip. What we're gonna do is listen to all of it. To remove sound from a clip, you select the clip, and then you go to where it says volume on the toolbar, and then you can use this little slider to take the volume out of the clip. So the music's still there, but the clip volume is not. And then while you're on this, you can either, if you didn't want sound throughout the video at all, like the original audio, you can do the double check mark and apply to all. You can just go through each clip and decide what you want and what you don't. So, oh, I don't know what I just did. Good thing I can do the backup button. All right, so now that we've done that, what I'm going to do is push at the top right corner, there's a little, what's this shape called? Square, an arrow sticking out of it. And you can pick your resolution. I'm going to do 4K. And then we're going to leave it at 30 frames per second because I'm pretty confident that's what the phone automatically records in. If your phone is not recording, battery exhausted. My battery died and I got everything fixed, battery changed, and I totally forgot to hit record and I was just talking. My phone automatically records in 4K, so that is why I'm switching it to 4K because I know my phone is doing that. But 1080, it's fine to leave it at that. That's also HD. You just push save. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I thought my phone froze for a second. Now it's going to export it, and please do not lock screen or switch to other apps, just as it says right there. I just read it off there. But that is very important because if you do that, it will stop the saving process. Also, occasionally, I didn't notice it this time, occasionally and there'll be a little InShot watermark, and you do not have to, so far, knock on wood, you do not have to pay to get that removed off your video. If it's there, there's normally a little X by it and you can push it, and then you'll have to watch like a short little ad and it'll take it off. I lost my little wind muffler thingy, or jigger bob. There, we're getting there, And you have to watch a short little ad when it's done. Okay, so once you see this green check mark right here, and it says saved, that means it is successfully been saved to your camera roll. So, you can go to your camera roll and voila, there it is.